Oh dear, if you're wondering where I'm at now, I'm out here in the garage. I said I gotta go out in the garage for a second, get away for a bit, right? The mother-in-law came here 2 nights ago, right? She got me drove cracked already. I had to get away from her for a second. I suppose she won't find me out here, will she? Well, knowing her now, she probably will. I just realised that time that I was a little bit close to the door of the entrance to the house. I said, I'm going to have to get away from there, right? Because knowing her, she got her ears propped up against that now, especially if she knows I'm out here on the branch. Listening to everything I'm saying. Oh, yeah. I never seen somebody so nosy as her. Then when we goes to pick her up at the airport the other night, she wasn't in the car 5 minutes, mother, and she said, I wants to meet all your friends now while I'm here. She says, I'm going to be here long enough, she said, to meet your friends. And then, of course, I'm thinking, how long is she planning on being here for, right? She said, and I'm dying to meet Red Truck Guy. And I said, well, what do you want to meet him for? Sure, I have nothing but bad things to say about him. I never said nothing good about him yet. She said, and that's why I wants to see him. And she wants to get her own perspective on it to say. Then she wants to meet Margaret, right? And I said, well, Margaret's gone out of town. You're not going to be meeting her. She's gone to a hotel somewhere. And she said, well, me and you can take a drive now, a little road trip someday. She said, we'll go out to the hotel. She said, and meet her. And she said, I also wants to do a little pole dancing class too. I said, go away, but that was so foolish. I said, what do you want to do that for? She said, well, that's a great bit of exercise. She said, I'll get the Maybelline girl over there, she said, to teach me a few pole dancing lessons. And I'm like, oh my God. Listen. That's her now. She sounds like she's coming out there. What? What do you want that for? No, I'm going to go to the post office now in a bit. You sit down now with a cup of tea. Oh my God, she wants to be keen now to the post office and go to the post office for me, she says. She's trying to do it on a good deed. But she just wants to see what we gets in the mail. That's all she wants. See what I'm telling you? Nosy. My dear. You haven't seen Nosy until you've seen that one. Then we goes out to supper yesterday. Me, her and the husband, right? She looks over at me after a couple minutes and says, my God, she said, you got that eat already? She said, did you even taste it? Like, honest to God, right? I said to her, never you minds what I be's eating and how fast I be's eating it. I said, you go ahead and eat yours. Now we get set of here. I got to go in now soon enough and grab the keys to the car to go to the grocery store, right? Try to sneak out of here without her seeing me, because guaranteed she's going to want to go with me. And all she wants to go for is just to see what I puts in my cart and see if I goes for the sale prices or the regular priced items, right? So that way she come back and tell the husband, yeah, she didn't get much on sale. She got all the regular prices after spending a bunch of money over there. Then last night I broke out the bottle of wine, right? I asked her, I said, you want a glass of wine with me? She goes, no. She said, my goodness. She said, I don't be at that. She says, I'm just going to put the kettle on now to have a cup of tea. I said, yes, maid, put the kettle on, but I'm having a glass of wine. Anyway, she was giving me the dirty looks in the eyeballs all night. Oh, yeah. Every time I get up off the couch to go to the bathroom or go to the fridge or something, grab a snack, she'd be looking at me, giving me the old stare down, see? And then all of a sudden she'd say, my God, she said, we're going to have to cut you off soon. She said, you don't look like you're walking very straight there, she said. You'll be on your face before the night's out. Yes, boy, I never even had a sip of the wine yet.